He runs a quarterly program, the Des Moines Quarterly Review, out at the Des Moines Social Club. Currently living in Des Moines, but he comes to us tonight all the way from Bernice, Louisiana. Guys, put your hands together for Mr. Dante Powell.
No, guys, keep clapping for me. I'm really good at this. Yes, that is exactly what I deserve. All that clapper. Happy Black History Month. We got to start there. Not a lot of us here. That's all right. I like to do a thing when I go to a new place because I have a weird energy. So it just kind of helps me get comfortable with the room. So I'm going to do this if it's okay with you guys. When I say hey, you say ho. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. When I say ho, old white lady, say ass niggas ain't shit. Ho.
Ass niggas ain't shit.
Whoa, you're not supposed to say it. That's the thing, is that normally people are like, no, black person, you're not going to trick me into saying the N-word. Not in Trump's America. People have been like, yeah, let's do it now. I don't give a shit. Let's say it out loud in front of all these strangers. What are they going to do? Tell my boss to get me fired? I don't give a shit.
I don't got a boss.
Yeah, there you go.
I get my boss.
Yeah, girl, tell me. Tell me while I'm up here with the microphone.
That is my boss.
There you go. Dude. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys having a good time? Good. I was excited when I got invited to come here. I did a thing. I didn't even know I did this. My sock, I have on pizza socks. I didn't even do it on purpose. And it's National Pizza Day, and I'm here on a pizza show at the world famous Merle Hay Mall.
Doing big things.
Yeah, man. Like they said, I'm from Louisiana. I've lived here for about 4 years in Des Moines. I remember when I moved here, I came to Merle Hay Mall, and I was like, what is going on here? Who is Merle Hay? So I did some research, and I found out who Merle Hay is. Merle Hay, for those of you who don't know, was the first American. He was the first American soldier killed during World War I. And he got a mall named after him in Des Moines. That's it. That's all. That's all he got. That's all? That's it. Just a street and a mall in Des Moines. I tell you this, guys. I might have been the first person shot in the war, but I wouldn't have been the first person to die in the war if all you get is a mall named after you. If I got off the boat and people were just shooting and I took a bullet, I just would have stabbed the guy next to me in the neck and be like, hey, look, he's dying first. You guys getting this right? There would have been a Steven Jackson Mall in Atlanta or something, but there wouldn't be a fucking Dante Powell Mall. I would have made sure of that. Oh, man, it's, what's that?
She needs another beer.
Yeah, let's get her another beer. She needs another beer. I've grown to love a lot about Des Moines. This place is great. You all know that. One of the things it took me a while to get used to though was the weather. We don't have seasons in Louisiana. You guys have seasons here. Seasons are the coolest thing in the world. The only seasons we have in Louisiana are like humidity. And then humidity where your grandmother is like, hey, baby, you should take a hoodie with you. My leg feels funny. You're like, what the hell are you talking about, grandma? That doesn't make sense. And then it always seems to rain anyway. Grandmothers are magic. That's not the point. I like the seasons here because you guys have fall. Now, since I never grew up with the fall, experiencing fall was crazy for me. A really nice fall evening is probably the greatest thing in the world. You guys would agree with that, right? Fall, you get that perfect, like the weather when it's so good, you could leave a baby in a car all day and it won't die. That's my kind of weather. I love it. You guys, so you prefer it be weather where the baby does die. Shame on you. I'm up here saving babies' lives, and you're calling me out for it. You child murderer.
They voted for Trump.
Me too, so it's not a big deal. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so much fun. Wait till we get there. I also learned about fall that that sometimes, like this year, fall went long this year. We haven't had much of a winter. Like it snowed today a little bit and yesterday, but like when fall goes long, when fall goes into like November and December and doesn't stop in October, a crazy thing happens around Des Moines. It's my favorite thing in the world. The squirrels get fat. I don't know if you guys notice it, but I notice it and I love it. Fat squirrels are my favorite thing in the world. People never get as excited about that. You should be giving me a standing ovation for talking about fat squirrels. That's how cool fat squirrels are. Fat squirrel. I saw a squirrel so fat the other day I had to back down a tree. Okay? Do you understand how many snacks you have to eat if you're a squirrel and you're like, well, hold on just a second. We better reverse field here and make this work a little differently. It's a tough day in the squirrel kingdom. Oh man, you guys are fun. Just real goofballs. One of the things that made me feel at home when I moved to Des Moines was that you guys are a Walmart city. Some cities I go to are Target cities. I'm always like, hey, where's the nearest Walmart? People are like, there's a Target 2 blocks down. I'm like, I didn't ask for a Target. I want to go see my people. My people are Walmart people. I love Walmarts. They're the best. The Walmarts here are different though. Like being a black dude from Louisiana, when I got here and saw the people in your Walmarts, I was like, oh boy, this is something. I don't even call it Walmart anymore. I just call it the place white privilege goes to die. Because every time I'm in there, I'm like, yeah, we catching up to you guys. You guys gotta get it together. I feel like if we dug up Dr. King and brought him back to life and just dropped him off at the Walmart on the south side, he'd just shake his head and look around and be like, nigga, this is the real dream. White people are doing terribly. They're not doing it well. We're gonna catch up, trust me. Oh, man.
That's my Walmart.
It was tough. Like, I had to get used to so much stuff when I got here. You guys, there's a Facebook group, and they'll post you on Facebook whenever you don't park correctly. I had to get used to that because I found my vehicle on this Facebook group. People had put me on there, and I think that's stupid. I don't think you should do that. It makes me mad when I see people calling out people for parking incorrectly, and it made me so mad. I was like, I got to figure out a way to stop people from doing this. This is just crazy to me. How do we keep people from making you feel bad when you park incorrectly? So I was like, all right, what are they actually doing? So here's what people will do. People, like, they'll just go out to this lot here. They'll be looking around, and if you're, say, out of your line a little bit, they'll stop, they'll take a picture, post it on the Facebook group, and then they leave these little notes on your windshield. I was like, all right, I got it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to park incorrectly all the time, and then just get out and leave my own note on my windshield. That's not enough though, because I'm telling you, those are the types of people that'll read a note on the windshield. They have to verify it. So I was like, all right, I gotta write something in my note. What am I gonna write in here? And basically what I do is I park incorrectly, I write my own note, and I leave my note on my windshield, and my note just says, hey, thank you for taking a picture of my vehicle to put on that Facebook group, but I'm standing in some bushes nearby and I'm about to shoot you. And I'm telling you, if we all could just start doing this, we'll keep people from fucking with other people's cars when they park incorrectly. Yeah, there we go. Dead body in there, baby. I also, you're probably gonna like this joke, lady who wanted the baby to die earlier. I also noticed that people really have a lot of those, you know those family stickers you see on the back of people's cars? Gosh, man, why we got so many of them? Like, I get it. You can have unprotected sex. Way to go. I don't like those. They're never gonna come in handy. The only time having stickers of your family across the back of your car is gonna come in handy is in the rare event 2 dudes break into your house through your garage and like they want to do a robbery homicide, and then on the way out they want to verify that they killed all the witnesses. That's the only time those stickers are going to come in handy, when two dumbasses are walking out of your garage like, wait, hold on, we only killed 4 people. There's 5 people on the back of this minivan. We forgot the baby. Let's get back in here. We got more work to do. Wow, you guys are really into the babies, guys. Yeah, man. Adult pizza party, all right. You want me to get to the Trump shit?
No.
Too bad. That's exactly where we are. Listen, here's another thing. Getting used to the election season here. You guys are some troopers. Give it up for yourselves, because you are the first state to caucus. That's something to be proud of. I say give it up for yourself. You're supposed to clap. Go you. That means that you're in the election season the whole time. That means you have to see ugly ass Hillary and ugly ass Trump and ugly ass Bernie Sanders and cute ass Barack Obama for 2 years. And you just have to look at them in commercials all the time. And it's so annoying. I didn't know how to deal with it. It was tough. Like, I don't know. The election season was just a weird thing for me. I remember, like, when I found out that Hillary lost the election, I was kind of surprised, but I was like, this makes so much sense to me because of the email thing. Like, Hillary should have just stopped the email thing when it first started. She had the perfect opportunity to make sure nobody mentioned her emails ever again, but she didn't use her all the tools she had at her disposal. So here's what Hillary should have done, guys. Hillary is married to Bill Clinton, for those of you who don't know. I'm out here teaching you guys tonight, too. Hillary's married to Bill Clinton. People were upset at Hillary because they said she deleted 33,000 emails. And instead of Hillary just being like, you know, all right, let's deal with this, let's get this over with, Hillary tried to argue. She was like, well, let's talk about the specifics of it. I was subpoenaed after I deleted them. And she tried explaining it. Here's what she should have done, guys. She should have said, yeah, I deleted 33,000 emails. Bill Clinton sends me a lot of dick pics, okay? All 33,000 of them were dick pics. I had to delete them. I got sick of Bill sending me dick pics. I'm telling you right now, no Republican would have been like, let's see. We want to see them. Get them back out. Trump would have been like, nah, it's cool. I don't give a shit what it was in the emails, actually. I just would have stopped talking about it, Hillary. Oh, man. I hear you, girl. You need to come write with me sometime to help me with these jokes that I practiced for a long time by myself, without you. Oh, man. Also, I saw a weird thing that 99% of the voters in Washington, D.C. voted for Hillary Clinton, which is crazy. Like, those people obviously just work for, like, the government. They didn't want to lose their job. Like, you're not voting with what you actually believe. You just don't want to lose your job. Those are people who work for Obama, and they were like, hey, I cut the grass for Obama, I'm going to cut the grass for Hillary. She's just like him. I walk the dogs for Obama, I'm going to walk the dogs for Hillary. She's just like him. The only person who didn't care at all and was like, when he leaves, I'm leaving, is the White House barber. He was like, unless she's going to turn that lady mullet into a fade, I have no purpose here. I don't know what I'm doing with what she has. And if Trump wins, I'm certainly not qualified to deal with that, so it's going to be a long 4 years for the White House barber. What's that?
I'll trim that bikini.
What bikini?
Shit. Trump's old lady shit.
I thought you said you trimmed Donald Trump's bikini. Oh, man. That's wonderful, man. You are a class act, I tell you what. I don't know. I was pretty bummed. I don't think Donald Trump likes black people that much, so I was kind of bummed when he won the presidency. But I also was kind of excited because I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't even think Donald Trump was real. I thought it was just Tyler Perry and Whiteface. I thought it was a TBS documentary. I thought we were going to get to the inauguration. He was going to be like, hello, I'm the president. man, white people love Tyler Perry. This is the funniest thing in the world to me every time I do that joke. You guys are like, yeah, Tyler Perry is funny. I don't know. I realized I didn't have to worry. I didn't have to worry about Donald Trump being president because he's just president, guys. He's just going to be president. And I realized I didn't have to worry when I was in Chicago this past summer, and I went to a bar, and there was a black guy at the bar, and he was sitting there watching TV, and Donald Trump came up on TV, and he was talking, and he was like, yeah, I talked to my physician, and my physician told me I'm the healthiest person to ever run for the office of president. And this black guy, I guess he was just like really extremely mad by it or something, because he just slammed his hands on the bar and said, if you so healthy, come fight me then. I was like, whoa, we are in good hands. Because I didn't call the police or anything. I just let that guy stay free. He's out there. If Donald Trump gets out of line, there's an old black dude in Chicago bucked up and ready to fight him whenever. We're safe, guys. Don't you worry. Oh, man. During the inauguration, I also found out that New Balance, the company that makes those tennis shoes, they were saying that they were the official shoe of white supremacists. And I was like, oh man, that's pretty crazy, because I have a bunch of pairs of New Balances. I'm not gonna stop wearing them, they're really comfortable. I'm also not gonna become a white supremacist, because that's not how this stuff works. But it did give me an interesting thought. Why, New Balance is cool, but wouldn't it be cooler if we had Old Balance shoes? And they were just real slippery in kitchens and bathrooms? That's a joke about my grandmother. The one with the leg that can predict the weather. Oh man, I'm gonna do a few more jokes and then I'm gonna have to get out of here. Let's do this. You right here, man, who's been talking to me all night. Just a quick question. Do you think that Jesus is self-conscious about high-fiving people because his hand whistles? Probably not. He's probably chill about it. He probably doesn't. He probably just goes along with it. Same lady. Another question. Oh, now you don't want to talk to me. I said, hey, okay, well, how about this? We've got another volunteer over here. What's your name, man?
Jessica.
Jessica. What did slave owners use to catch fish? Masturbate.
Love it.
I'm kidding. They use slaves. That's what they use. It was a rough time for black people.
That's probably your shining moment right there.
What's that?
That was your shining moment.
That one joke right there was that.
That was your shining moment.
Oh man, well this is yours. What's your name? What's that? Your name is No One? You got a bowl cut in the 2017. You're somebody if you're confident enough to come out in public with a bowl cut this year. What's that? Yeah, duh. Come on, man.
I'm making you shine.
You are. Give it up for yourself, man. Nobody else clap. Just you clap for you. Hell yeah, dog. We're best friends now. I'm Dante Powell. Don't forget that. We're good friends now. Yes, we will. I'm only 29 and I'm balding too. I don't like talking about it. I don't cut my own hair though. Unlike my good friend over here, I wish I had the confidence to do that. Instead, what I do is I get up and talk about myself in front of strangers. And the last thing I'm gonna do is admit something to you guys that I've been extremely nervous about admitting before I get out of here. What's that?
Don't say you're really a woman.
I will literally come grab you by the pussy if you don't shut up. I'm kidding. No, I am gonna have to get out of here. What's your name? Seriously, what's your name? Tommy. I'm done. Seriously, we should hang out after the show. I'm gonna tell you this joke now. I'm a huge fan of President Obama. I feel like you probably not, or you probably don't like him. That's okay. A strange thing happened when he was president, though. He got so much crap from everyone. So, like, I understand that if you're a Trump supporter, seeing people just talk shit about him all the time, it kind of makes you feel like, shut up. Like, you just want people to shut up about it. And I remember when Obama was president, he went on this podcast called the WTF Podcast. He was trying to get people to sign up for the Obamacare. And so he went on a podcast to reach young people, to try to get young people to sign up for health care. And people got mad at him because while he was on the podcast, he said the N-word. Like, people were like, oh my God, I can't believe he do this. He's the president. Instead of, like, talking about how actually cool it was that a president would go on a podcast. Like, some stuff is just cool when the president does it. The fact that Trump is a reality TV star is pretty fucking cool to me. Like, the fact that he's basically just a rapper. He's a big braggadocious dude. Like, he reminds me of all my uncles.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I get it, man.
Thank you. You're so funny.
I know. You should see me later. Now here's the thing that always threw me off, though. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to call him out for saying the N-word, man. Like, that's so minuscule. Like, we should celebrate the fact that he was the first president to go on a podcast. Like, that's news. The first president to embrace technology that way. He's got to be like the 44th or 45th president to say the N-word. So I don't know why they made a big deal out of that. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for your time. Keep it going for my assistant, Tommy.